Hi guys, am I visible and audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Checked a few things
Mm-hmm.
because I've made before also, but I
Okay.
haven't used sunflower oil as such. Palm
Okay.
oil I didn't get, so I have sunflower, coconut, olive, castor.
Okay. So then the calculations will change, yeah?
Oh,
Because the amount of lye required will change, okay? Depending on the changes you make in the oil and the percentages, the amount of lye needed will change.
okay.
Okay. So have you already made?
No, I haven't made the.
Okay.
Another thing is
So
I don't have power at home, so
it might be difficult.
yeah, I blender. It'll arrive
Huh.
only by Friday. So is I have a old mixie of. Tried doing that, but it was working fine with me.
You mean like a actual mixer jar, is it?
Yeah, proper mixer jar, what we use in the kitchen.
Okay. Back in the kitchen, correct?
No, it's not
Okay. Huh.
used.
Okay. Yeah, it's just that sometimes I find, it to be a bit too powerful for my liking. And by the time I transfer it into my actual container and everything, right,
Hmm.
I will lose the kind of trace that I want. That is why I
Okay.
always prefer an immersion blender because I can see what's happening, when to stop, when to just stir and stuff like that.
Correct. Yeah.
And a hand blender is of lesser wattage than your mixing. Long enough time to control trees.
Yeah. So now I am in a fix whether to start making or no, because I don't have power.
Yeah, power is not there, and also like your percentages, if you're replacing sunflower oil,
Oil.
then your calculations will vary. We
Correct.
will have to recalculate for your formulations.
So what do I do is my dilemma.
Let's see, Kalyani, are you making the product with us today? Will you be doing the soap?
Yeah, I'll be doing it.
You have everything ready with you,
Yes, yes. Yes,
and
yes.
everything is in the same proportion, correct?
Proper. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I have not measured it and kept.
Okay.
Uh, so I'll do it. Should I measure it right now? Like, it
See,
won't take a lot of
actually,
time.
what you can do is first, if you have everything ready, right?
Yeah,
Keep your camera on because I need to see how you're doing the process.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
If everything is ready, I mean, it's just the measurement issue, then
Yeah.
first I would suggest you to start mixing lye to water. Measure out the lye, measure out the cold or the frozen water, and then
Okay.
start adding 1 spoon at a time of lye. Okay.
Okay.
When that is dissolving, you can measure
Yeah.
one oil at one time. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So keep your camera on so I can see. So
Yeah.
first, I need to see you're wearing goggles and your gloves and your table as well.
Yeah.
It's
I'll ju-
proper
I'll just
temperature.
switch on my camera in 2 minutes.
Yes, please. So Sunita, what do you think?
I was thinking I'll take a video of what I do and I'll send it. I'll post it in the group maybe. From
Okay.
measuring to mixing and all that. Because I have done this process a few times
Okay. So you
and
are
used
aware.
lye, yeah. So that's the thing. So I
Okay.
shall do that. Maybe I'll make it today or tomorrow maybe, and I
Uh,
will post the video.
you give me the percentage of your oils, then I'll tell you the lye and the water ratio. Okay. Because
Correct.
that will change. If you're changing the oils, lyes will change. Okay.
Actually, give the entire all of the percentage and let Sindhu check whether it is right or if it needs correction. So if you're already into soap making, so are you using any soap calc or anything? How do you decide your lye, Sunita?
No, actually, I have a friend. I attended her class, so she has given the recipe, and
Okay.
she
Okay.
has told me like if you're changing this, then the percentage you put add this kind of an oil at so many measures. So I'm going by that. I've never used a soap cal as such.
So what we'll do is we'll give a one more recipe with the oils. Just write down the oils that you have. So we'll give you the recipe from our end right now.
Okay.
And then you can use. I would not suggest you to use those formulations that your
Yeah,
friend has
Yeah.
given, because that might not be right. Also, that might not be correct as well. So just list down the oils that you have, and we'll just share the
I will do
formulation,
it.
and you can go with that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I have sunflower.
Hold on. And what percentage you want to use it in, or I'll do that for you. Hold on. Let me just add.
would-
You have
I would
castor,
put-
you said, correct?
Castor oil, olive oil, coconut,
Hold
and
on.
sunflower.
Castor oil, I will do it at 5. Coconut oil. Castor, coconut, sunflower, and olive, you said, right?
Yeah.
See, then no, your soap will be soft, dear. You do not have enough of hard oil, okay? Because both olive oil and your
Castor.
sunflower oil, both are soft oils. So
Okay.
coconut oil you can't use too much because it will make your soap hard, but it will also cause extreme cleansing, okay? That is, do you have any butter? Shea, cocoa, mango?
I have all butters. Shea, mango, cocoa.
So we can do butters at 15% and remaining sunflower. Let me try that, okay? You have all the 3 butters you said, right?
Yeah.
Shea butter at 5. Cocoa butter. Let me plug in these numbers and see if it is. Cocoa. And you have mango butter?
Yes, I have.
Butter at 5. And the remaining I will put as sunflower oil. Let's see. Even then, no, percent more. Even if I increase sunflower oil to 33. Can you get your hand on palm oil?
Yeah, I can. But maybe I'll need a day, but I can.
Okay, because it'll be. I'll have to adjust a much higher number.
Can we substitute butters with palm oil?
Yeah, I am percentage. So okay, so you butters, right? That is the maximum I you add, harder it. Even then, I find a deficiency of 18%. If we can add palm, if you can get that, right? Palm oil at 18, if I put, then our numbers will come up to 100. And if I view my recipe, still it will be a softer bar. The hardness will be around 37, which is okay. Cleansing is fine. Very conditioning. Decently bubbly and creamy. Get your hand on palm, right? I can share doing the formulation that I have given, which is a good base recipe, okay?
Okay. So
Because
I shall get palm.
Yeah, because you need a hard oil or a hard butter.
Okay.
Some people do 25-30% butters also in their soap, but I feel it becomes hard very soon. So cutting becomes an issue, and also cleansing becomes a little higher for my comfort. That's why.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. Yeah. And then who else?
So what I do is I will use the same basic recipe what you have given. I will get the palm oil. I'll
Yes.
take shoot the entire video and I'll post it.
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Kalyani, can you switch on your video, please? So we can just take a look and, make sure everything is okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I have to flip that video on.
So once Kalyani is measuring her oils or waiting for things to cool, right? I can demold my soap and soap. This is the one that we did on Thursday. Yeah, good. Okay, so all precautions are in place. Good. Okay. Could you turn the camera towards the desk, Kalyani?
Yeah.
I mean, the workplace. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you're working outside. Great. So you will
Yeah.
measure first in this cup, you will measure light,
Yeah.
the amount of
Yeah.
sodium hydroxide that is required. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are going to take 63.25 grams of sodium hydroxide, okay?
Yeah.
And decimal points?
Yeah. It does.
Yeah. Very slowly and carefully. Do not inhale the fumes. Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay even if it is 63.2 or 63. Don't add more. Yeah.
Okay. 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 It's 63.
It's okay. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Very carefully close your Leica container, okay? If it is
Okay,
in a
yeah.
Ziploc bag, put it in a Ziploc bag and keep it so that you don't accidentally touch it or it falls or anything. Keep it back
Okay.
in
Okay.
space.
Yeah.
So now in a stainless steel container, you're going to measure your oil or
Is
water.
it okay in this?
Let me
This is the same plastic.
in which container will you mix then? If you measure water in this,
Yeah.
you will have to mix the lye and water, right? So for that, you need a heat safe container or a stainless steel container.
Okay, I'll measure water in a steel
Yeah,
container.
you better measure in that container only and you can slowly add lye.
So is it okay if I measure in the same container and add lye to this?
No, this plastic,
Oh,
if you measure water in this and add lye to this, no, it will melt
okay.
this plastic. This is not
Oh,
heat safe, that is why.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just get a glass. Steel का glass. मला पण येतं.
So you will add 128 ml of water, okay?
Okay.
And this is cold water?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
is cold.
So how much water do we have here?
129.
Okay. Now, see, for this time, it's okay. And do not use this glass back in the kitchen or anything.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
slowly take 1 spoon of lye.
Yeah.
Add it to this cold water. And then
Okay.
keep stirring. Okay. Don't
Okay.
let the lye
Okay.
sit at the bottom.
Okay. I'll do it on the same glass.
You can. If you have a
Okay.
wide mouth container, great. Or else you can do it in the same glass. If you have like the mug that I used in the previous class, right? You
Yeah.
could use that. That's ideal actually. If not,
I have this one. This is the heat safe sort of.
that's heat safe, you're sure, correct?
Yeah.
But it is too big for the lye water. That's why. This is 1 liter
I'll
cutting.
do it. Yeah. I'll do it in the glass itself. I'll make sure I'll have that one next time.
Yeah, it's easier for you, that's all. And
Yeah,
more
yeah.
surface area, the faster it cools also. That's why.
Yeah, correct. Okay.
So now is make sure there are no distractions. Add 1
Yeah.
spoon, 1 small spoon, not a heaped spoon. Add
Yeah.
1 spoon of lye. Yeah. Add it and start mixing in the water. Once that you feel is dissolving, your water should also turn a little milky, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Now, if you touch the glass, you can feel it is not that cold anymore.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so like that, you can add another spoon of lye and mix.
Yeah.
You will always add lye to water and not the other way around, okay?
Okay.
To room temperature or
Not
heating
much. Yeah.
ability. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is
So that's
turning whitish.
yes, the water will turn whitish, and once
Yeah.
all the light dissolves and it comes to room temperature, right? It will become transparent. Yeah. See, I can see it's become whitish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that light completely dissolved or is it still at the
No,
bottom?
not yet. It's
You
there.
can see. It's there, na? Huh. So Sunita, you know how to do all this, correct?
Yes. I've been doing it like this only. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Little by little, mixing it and
Yes.
dissolving it.
Yes.
If you want, Sunita, you can actually make the lye solution right now along with us. I mean, just a thought and keep it aside.
Okay, that can be done. Yeah, I can make it and
Huh.
keep it, right? Because I've done that, like making it and keeping it, because I didn't use distilled water. So because the temperature has to come down, I used to make it in the morning and then make the soap at evening.
You can do that, yes, as long as you cover it. Yes.
Yeah.
Solving
It is. Yeah.
Sodium hydroxide, how much did we take? 60?
yeah, hold on, let me get you the 3.2.
Okay.
Water was 128.45. You can take 129. It's not a problem.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
So you are going to be using room temperature water?
No, I have took the distilled water and put it in the fridge.
Great. Yeah. Because if you take room temperature water, it'll kind of start boiling. It'll be that hot. That's why.
Yeah. Okay.
Be careful, Kalyani. Make sure you do not or anything. Yeah.
Yeah. More?
Yes. If it is dissolved, keep adding more. It takes some time for it temperature. Okay. In that time, you can measure your.
Okay.
Keep mixing.
No?
There is no lye stuck at the bottom.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. It forms a lump and gets stuck to the bottom, right? It's a little hard to scrape
Yeah.
it off. That's why.
No, nothing there.
Okay. Be very careful. If at all you have touched and
Yeah.
change your gloves, or if you drop
Yeah.
a drop of that lye water onto the paper, you will see it will
Yeah.
turn brown and discolor
Yeah.
and maybe.
Yeah.
So just be very, very careful while handling lye. Sunita, do you need any help?
No, I'm doing it.
And dispose the previous gloves, Kalyani. Okay?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
If at all there is any lye thing, no, it might cause a burn.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. I will. Mhm. Mhm.
If the lye has completely dissolved, you can
Yeah.
keep this container aside. And I mean, away
Okay.
from this surface on which you will be measuring oils. Keep it at a separate place so that you
Okay.
can measure your oils.
I'll just wait for everything to dissolve.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
And once that is done, maybe can you lower your camera if that's possible?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, this is fine. Actually, we can move it up a little so that when you're weighing oils, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, a drop falls on paper, how
Yeah.
the paper colors.
Yeah.
What I meant.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's dissolved. I'll keep it aside now.
Yeah, keep it away from this counter so that accidentally also you won't touch it or it won't roll over
Yeah.
or anything.
Can we cling wrap this? Or the fumes will create a problem?
If you cling wrap, it'll take much, much longer to cool.
Okay.
So if
okay.
you're doing the soap in half an hour or so, right? You
Right.
can cling wrap after it cools.
Cool.
Not before.
Okay. And can if you want to make this cooling faster, can we put it in ice bath?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That will
Okay.
definitely fasten the cooling process.
Okay.
ठीक है.
So the container may be hot. Be careful.
Yeah, yeah.
Use a cloth. Use a cloth.
Be
Yeah,
very,
that's
very careful.
Yeah.
Sodium hydroxide is 63.25, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So now very carefully, Kalyani, you will measure your oils. Okay. Which oil are you taking
Yeah.
first?
First I'll take coconut oil.
So add 99 grams of it. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Chart the scale. 99 ml or grams of
Yeah.
your coconut oil.
My measuring scale doesn't give decimal points. So I have
Okay.
taken 63.
Lye, is it?
Yeah.
You can take 63 lye and 129 water.
Okay. Okay.
Is 98 okay, or should I make it exact 99?
98 is okay. That is why we give a super fat of 5%, keeping all
Yeah,
this into consideration. So 98 is okay.
Okay. Okay.
So this, you move it to the final container in which you will mix your lye water. Okay.
Yeah.
Now pour the whole thing. Get as much of it out of your measuring cup as possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the spatula, correct. Yeah, that should do. Which oil do you want to measure
Now
next?
I'll do the palm oil.
Palm is 180 ml, okay?
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
before adding the palm, just check
Yeah.
on your lye solution once. Give it a mix with the spoon once, just to make sure, there is nothing sticking at the bottom or anything.
Yeah. It is turned transparent now.
But it is still little warm or hot, I
Yeah,
guess, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So now we make it cool. Huh?
Yeah.
So you will measure 180 ml of palm now.
Yeah.
Sunita, do you need any help?
No, I'm just mixing it because
Okay.
still the power hasn't come, so I can't even proceed.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll get the palm oil today,
Yes.
and the live will be already ready, no? So I'll
Correct.
take the video at night itself.
Sure, sure. Once
Okay.
the light cools down, you can cling wrap it or cover and keep it, okay?
Yeah, I generally cover it and keep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we will need 180 ml of, yeah, palm. Maybe you can measure 100 ml once and then 80 ml again, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Because this cup may not hold 180 ml, that's why.
No, it did. It did. It's
It did?
180.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So you can transfer it to the, you tarred the scale and everything, right?
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Yes. Which oil would you want to add next?
Yeah. Castor oil.
Okay. Castor, you will measure 22.5. So either you can take 22 or 23, okay?
Okay. Okay. Is it okay if I remove my mask now?
Yes, yes, you can.
And the goggles too?
Goggles, now you can, yeah, you can take it off, yes.
Okay. Okay.
But generally, try and at least keep the goggles on till you mix the
Okay.
lye and oils.
Oh.
But since the lye water
Okay.
is already done, it's okay. I
Yeah.
will tell you when to wear them again, okay?
Okay. Okay. Because it has become too sweaty.
Yeah, I
So,
understand.
so I have to measure 22 or 23, right?
Correct.
Castor oil.
Castor oil, correct. Need very little of it.
Yeah.
And then last, sunflower oil.
Sunflower.
You can either take 148 or 140. You actually need 148.5, okay?
Okay,
So
okay,
148 or 149 grams is okay.
okay.
Okay, so Sunita, lye solution is ready. I can see, yeah, I can see you mixing it, okay. Yeah, steel container. So you, Kalyani, lye and water, okay. Sunita, or are you adding it spoon by spoon?
No, I mixed it outside and then got it inside. So I have put the entire amount and it is
Okay.
dissolved.
Dissolved, but water has heated up, right? So it will be warm.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So keep mixing. Once all the lye is completely dissolved, you can keep it like near a window or something where you won't accidentally reach it or something. Let it cool down to room temperature and cover it.
Okay.
L-
Then
So Kalyani, you've measured 148 or 149.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So all your oils are measured.
Yeah.
Now after this, quickly check on your lye solution once. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'll do that. It seems to be a bit hot yet.
Let it cool down. It's okay.
Okay.
Let it
Okay.
at least become room temperature or slightly even warm. It's okay, but it should not be
Okay.
warm to touch or anything. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So now to your oil, will you be adding any fragrance oil?
Yeah, I'll be adding. I have lavender fragrance.
It is cold process CP stable.
Yeah, yeah. It is CP stable.
Even it is CP stable. No, it will accelerate trace a little. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
so yeah, measure. See, ideally you
Okay.
need 14 ml. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, I'll container. It is okay if I measure.
Yeah, you can measure it. It's
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. It will be ready to keep. Acha. 14.
You need 14 ml.
Yeah, it's 14.
Okay. And this is fragrance oil, not essential oil,
Yeah.
right?
No,
Yeah.
it's fragrance. Yeah.
And do you plan on adding any colors to your soap?
Yeah, I have a purple one, the same color, like purple mica.
Mica, right? Okay. So do you
Yeah.
have that you want to do?
Oil than the light, it will turn a bit of whitish, like what it happened day before yesterday. Yeah. So I want a layer of that below, above it. Just two, like one below and one above.
So now in another container, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
measure out. So you can take, see, based on the approximation, okay? So
Okay. Okay.
ideally, you will take 2% of your oil's weight in mica. So if it
Okay.
is 450 by 2, because you want to do 2 layers. Math simple, let's say
Yeah.
400
Correct.
grams purple and 2.
Okay.
You need 4 grams of mica.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That may be too much initially.
Okay.
So anywhere from 3 grams you can take. You can even
Alright.
take lesser mica. That bright. That's all.
Right. Lighter color. Is it
Increase it. Certainly you can
okay?
increase. It's not a problem. Selling the soaps, right? Pricing also.
Yeah. Yeah.
In which you will put the oils, because I see that container with oil so is almost full. If
I'll mix it in this.
yes.
Yeah.
So transfer all the oils to the bigger one only.
Okay. Okay.
I have instead of mica, can I use that?
So you can split the batter into 2 batches.
Huh.
Into one batch, first you will take your clay,
Clay.
right?
Huh.
See, generally some people mix fragrance with clay because it helps anchor the scent. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So you can either split the fragrance which you have measured into 2 batches. In one batch you will put the pink color and in one batch the green color. Okay. Or else whatever oil you have measured, right? From that, take 2 spoons in one small katori. Add 1 spoon, half a teaspoon of your pink, half a teaspoon of your green. Mix it with that 2 spoons of oil.
Correct. Huh.
Then once, right?
Yeah.
Then to the 2 separate containers, one you add pink, one you add green.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once
And
it
what design do you have in mind? Do you want like more of green, less of pink, or more of pink, less of green? Or do you want to do an alternative for 1 line pink, 1 line blue, green,
Yeah.
pink, green,
that would be nice. Pink, green, if I want. So what I understood is once the entire batter comes to a trace,
Yes.
you have to divide the batter into 2. Then pour 1 green and 1 pink. I mean, to the 2 portions.
Yes.
And I can alternately pour them.
Yes.
Okay. So once I
Mix it
pour
very well.
Yeah.
So once you add the clay to your batter, mix it very well. And before pouring into the mold, if it is a tested fragrance, you know it won't accelerate trace and all. Add the fragrance, again incorporate it very well. First 1 line pink, then 1 line green, 1 line pink, 1 line green. Like that, keep on pouring, it will fill up, right? Your
Okay.
mold will fill up.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it.
You can do that.
So again, the fragrance will be split into 2 batches. I mean, 2 portions, and one will go for the green, one will go for the pink.
Correct. Yes. That you can approximate and split. Okay. You don't have to like precisely put like 7/7. You can do an approximation.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, Kalyani has Mica, okay.
Yeah, this is the mica.
So how much are you measuring? You can measure anywhere around 3 grams,
Yeah.
2.5 to 3 grams, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Use a spoon if you can to add,
Okay.
because it's very light, it will, you know, start dispersing in
Yeah.
air. Actually, you know what you can do? The
Yeah.
other container in which you had put oil, right? The
Yeah,
first
yeah.
container,
Yeah.
keep that container on the weighing scale and measure
Yeah.
your mica, because it
Okay.
will be easy for you to split the oils later on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One container less for you, that's all.
Yeah, correct.
If the weight is not 0, it's okay. Just keep the scale and tar it. It's okay. Okay, now to this container, no? From the mix
Yeah.
of oils only, you can add 2 to 3 spoons of oil, or you
Okay.
can take extra sunflower oil. That will just contribute to the super fat. That is also okay. So whichever you are comfortable
Okay.
with.
So I have oil with me.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yes.
add the
Add 2 to 3 spoons of that. Spoon, right? Mix the oil. Scrape and all. Mix it
yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
So this sunflower oil which is being added, that is extra apart from what we've measured.
Contribute a little more to the soup. So that at 5 amount of oil in the soap will cause the extra moisture. Okay. Extra sunflower oil. Or of oils, if you take and add, right? Still be at 5 only. It won't change the super fat by a little. No lumps or anything. Blender or stick blender ready, correct?
Yeah.
Looks fine. You can add a little bit more oil. Slurry product.
Oh.
Great. Check on your lye to room temperature. Too much.
So measure the temperature. Temperature. Have to make the temperature.
The container down, okay? Or if you have a heat gun or thermometer, like IR
Yeah, yeah.
thermometer, the temperature once.
Okay, okay.
So it is the prep work that takes more time.
Yeah. Okay. Check the
Take your time. It's okay.
Maitri,
Yes.
or because I have no idea about at all about skin formulation as such. So I've just started with soap, so I wouldn't know anything at all, any terminologies and all. So would it be helpful for a beginner, or how is the course? Is what I wanted to know.
I am sorry, I didn't get you.
Yeah, I was checking for the 3rd November course.
Huh.
It is about skincare, right? Skin
Right, right.
formulation. Yeah, so I wanted to know, are you touching upon the fundamentals, the basics of it? Or are you going to show some formulations? What is it about?
No. So this is only about skin, like what happens in your skin. So it is necessary for everyone's skincare formulator to understand your skin.
Okay,
So
so it's
this
basically the science of
right. It will be a science of
skin.
skin. So you can
Yeah.
join this class as well, but we'll be touching the science of skin in the soap making course as well.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Which you will conduct, right?
Which I'll be conducting, yes. So once we are done a little bit about cold process and all, so beach may will be having herbalism also, which I'll be taking a little bit, and also skin science a little.
Okay, fine. Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, it is around 54 degrees Celsius.
Oh, that is hot. You need it to cool
Yeah.
down considerably. You need it. Did you
Okay.
like mix it
So-
once from the sides?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Okay, because it will take quite some time for it to cool down. That's why.
Okay.
What we can do is we can keep that aside for now, and Sindhu, probably you can show your soap cutting and all. Till that time, Kalyani can, like, you can also put it in a cold water bath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if you
Okay, I'll
can
do
like, continuously keep on stirring it so that more
Okay.
air gets in, it'll cool down.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do
Because
that.
it's in a narrow container, right? It'll
Yeah,
take a long
yeah.
time. That's why.
Time. Okay. I'll do that.
You can see my desk. Let Kalyani come back and then I'll show you like the soap that I made. Yeah. Which I made in the class live. So this is that bar of soap. And if you can see, okay, let Kalyani come back.
Yes, ma'am, I'm back. I just kept my video off.
Okay, yeah, sure. Just
Yeah.
make sure that there is something to cool down your life.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
So this is the bar that I made in class the first class, okay? If you can see, there is some minute white speckle kind of thing here. That is the soda ash, okay? So to avoid this minute white speckles kind of thing that you see here, you can spray isopropyl alcohol or rubbing alcohol once the soap is in mold, okay? But soda ash is a completely cosmetic issue. It does not affect the quality of your soap or anything. And like I said, after the soap is made, once you demold the soap, you can take a steamer that you use for steaming your curtains or shirts and all, right? If you run it once on the surface of your soap, soda ash will disappear, okay? Now, because this had a high quantity of sunflower oil, right? Ideally, I would suggest you guys to let it sit for 2 or 3 days to be on the safer side, like this only. And then you can demold. Now, how do we demold the bar? Right? It is in this mold as is. First thing what you will do, you will try peeling gently from the edges. As you can see, I can peel from the edge and nothing is sticking to the sides. You all can see this? Like my sides, if I peel, it is coming clear, right? There is no soap sticking to the side of my mold. So that is an indication that my soap is well set. If you're not sure, you're not able to pull the sides easily. Or if you see a lot of soap sticking to the sides of your mold, right? That means let it sit in the mold for some more time. Okay. This also depends on the weather. If you're in an extremely humid place, it will take slightly longer, maybe a day extra. So I pull it from all the 4 sides and then gently I invert it, and with my thumb I apply pressure and see how it falls off, and there is no soap stuck in my mold. You all can see this?
Yes.
That's how we demold. And even though I poured when my batter was slightly thick, you can see the sides of my soap are clean, right? And the mold is well filled. There is no air bubbles or pockets or anything here, right? So if at all your soap begins to accelerate slightly, do not get tensed, do not get worked up. Try pushing it into the mold as much as you can while patting the mold, the way I did the soap. Okay. So this I have demolded, and there was some extra soap in my container, right? So I just put it in one of these smaller containers. So I'll just again loosen it from the sides both ways. Okay, I'll lengthwise and widthwise, and then I will slowly push it up from the bottom. And here is my soap.
Actually, this time when I made last time, I found I have those small air pockets, air bubbles were there. So
What was the trace of your soap, Sunita?
I generally take it at medium trays. What I saw yours was quite on a higher side, I felt. Like when you were pouring, you were scraping it also, right? For me,
Yes.
I generally don't have to. It is more on a pourable consistency.
So do you tap your mold after pouring the batter?
After the entire batch, everything that I've poured, I do tap, but not intermittently. Like, for example, if I'm doing this green and pink, so every time I pour green, I should tap, then pour pink.
No. See, you will be pouring at a thin trace then. Pink, green, pink, green, pink, green. You pour it till the top, okay? And then very slightly, both sides. Just tap it 3 to 4 times.
Okay.
Yeah? Just like this. Just slowly drop it onto your surface.
Okay.
If it, because like I said, I did it at a fairly thick trace and I do not see any bubbles, right? So that's why.
Okay.
Now to cut the soap, right? There are many ways. You could invest in a soap cutter like this. This is a single wire cutter, but then this makes sense only if you plan on using this regularly and if you make a lot of soap, okay? Or else you get the single soap cutter. You also have this bench scraper that you use in kitchen and all, right? All the bakeries use it, and any store that sells bakery items, right? Let me get it 1 minute. Yeah? So you have scrapers like this that are available, okay? Anybody who bakes or works with chocolate and all, or if you go to a baking store, right? Store that sells baking items, you will have this. I think it's also available on Amazon if you search for soap cutter, okay? So if your hands are very steady, what you can do, you can make like almost 3/4 or 1 inch marking and then do a straight cut like this, okay? Without moving while cutting. Hold it like this and cut straight. I have never been able to get a perfect cut like this. That is why I invested in a soap cutter and I use it fairly often. Okay. If not this, if you have a plain unserrated knife, that is knife without any designs or marking on it, even that you can use. Hold it at 1 inch distance between two markings and then press it straight. Okay. So you can cut your soap using a knife, a cutter like this, or a wire cutter. I am going to use a wire cutter, okay? Because like I said, if I do it freehand like this, right, I never get straight cuts. Yeah. Now wire cutter, this is a single wire cutter. You get two types of wire cutters, a single wire and a multiple wire, okay? Single wire is more than enough. Let's say if you make 4 or 5 batches in a month, no? Single wire cutter is more than enough. If you are a professional, you do like maybe 20, 30 loaves a month, then investing in a multiple cutter makes sense. Okay. Now here, this cutter has this part wherein I can adjust the width of my soap. I can make it a thick bar of soap or a thin bar of soap. This adjustment is given because see here I'm using a tall and skinny mold. So this is taller than your normal mold. Okay. Because it is taller, I need to have a wider surface area to get 100 grams. If it is your regular wide mold, I will need a smaller surface area. Okay. So accordingly, I have measured and I have made markings here. This W I have written here is for my wider regular mold. This TS I have written is for my tall and skinny mold to get anywhere between 108 to 110 grams. Now what happens is, after you cut your bar of soap and keep for curing, right, it will still lose some water content. So if I measure 108 grams and keep it aside, after 4 weeks, I will see that the weight has reduced to 103, 4 grams or 100 grams. So during the process of curing also, there will be some water loss. That is why if you want to make a 100-gram final soap, while cutting, cut it at 108 or 110 grams. Okay? Am I clear on that?
Yes.
So I just tighten the screw here to that marking that is TS, which is for my tall and skinny. Okay. I'm just going to place my soap here. I'll make sure the edge touches, my soap touches this very edge. Okay. And then in one swift motion, I'm going to bring down the wire. I cut it and here is my soap. Now, no 2 bars of soap will be same, okay? And here I did not gel my purple color, but still the color is vibrant, right? That is because I'm using a good quality mica at 2% or more. So if at all one side, there is something called silicone rash that happens to the edges that touches the edge of your silicone mold, okay? So that you can gently scrape it off with a knife or even this scraper, right? You can gently scrape it off because the soap is fairly soft. Yeah? And like that, we can cut all our bars. And after cutting, I am going to keep it aside to cure. I cure all my bars for minimum 6 weeks. 8 weeks is best, even longer is better. But even you all will need to cure your soap for 6 weeks at least. Okay. So this is how the soap will be. I think it's a little wider than required. Let me adjust it. Any questions so far, guys?
No.
And Kalyani, is your lye cooling?
Yes, it is. Now it is around 36 to 37 degrees.
Yeah, let it cool down a little more. Room temperature
Yeah.
here means like whatever is your environment outside ka temperature,
Okay.
okay? So
Okay.
if your
Okay. Okay.
temperature is around 30
Okay.
outside, and if the
Yeah.
light solution is at 33, 34, it's good to
Okay.
go. Yeah.
Okay. 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 I'll do that.
And between each swipes, I'm just going to clean my wire, okay? So the usually end piece will be a slightly lesser quantity than required. So what I do, I generally split this into two lengthwise, and then I give it as sample soaps for anyone who is buying a soap from me, okay? So that they feel like they've gotten a freebie. And I also can send out samples to people to get their feedback on the soap. So this is the very first bar of soap we made in class using lavender color and lavender fragrance, purple color and lavender fragrance. Okay. If I had done proper 100 grams, right, I would have gotten 6 grams, 6 equally cut soaps. But then I weight a little more. I do around 120 or 125 grams to get a chunky bar of soap. So I have got 5 full bars and maybe 2 sample bars. Yeah.
Okay.
Any questions, guys? Nothing?
We'll be having a class on soap cal, no? How to use it.
Yes, yes, certainly, certainly, yes.
Ah.
Once you all become comfortable making soap, I will
Ah.
teach you the calculation.
Okay, okay. So I will get the palm oil and follow the exact recipe which you had posted in the group with the
Correct.
soap cal you had taken a screenshot and
Correct.
sent.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So this
Fine.
is the same soap using soap calc only. Same
Okay.
oil, water, lye, fragrance, everything. Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
So Kalyani, can we have a look at your Leica temperature?
Yes, just a minute, please.
I think if we weigh everything and keep and the lye is ready at room temperature, it would be faster. Next time,
Yes.
maybe we can do that.
Yeah.
Then
But
we can
this
finish
time I
the
wanted to
process.
make sure
Yeah,
everybody knows
correct,
how
correct.
to, the lye
Yeah, yeah.
safety. I was
Yeah,
worried.
yeah. Sure, sure. Yeah. Hmm.
So
Uh,
once he knows how to handle lye, you all can keep it ready and do with me actually. Yes, Kalyani.
so ma'am, it's around 37.5.
Okay.
So temperature here is 30 degrees.
So actually you can go ahead now. Okay. Now
Okay.
what I
Okay.
would suggest is on your workspace, remove all the things that you don't need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Make
I'll
sure
do
you
that.
have your oil, lye, color, fragrance, stick blender. That's all.
Okay.
Anything
Okay.
else, remove from your workspace.
Okay.
Next time, like this is, since this is the first time, that's why we are going so much in detail. From next time when we'll be learning designs or other things, like the basic, we'll give you the basic formulations and everything. What we'll do is just directly come to the design, like, you know, you bring your soap to the trace and we can directly work on the designs and everything that way, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So from next class, I will share the formulation in advance. So you can weigh out, you can keep your lye solution ready. You can keep your oils ready. Yeah. And then maybe color fragrances, because, if you want to learn other designs. So colors and design, we will discuss in class and decide on that. But yeah, we will not wait for lye to cool down. We will keep the lye solution ready. Okay.
Till then, I have a question, Sindhu.
Yeah.
We get something called bread cutter on Amazon. I don't know. Like there are many products that are like, you put a loaf of bread in that and then you get a bread slice cutter kind of a thing. Do
Uh,
they work?
No, then it will give you very thin slice, like how the bread slices, right?
Ha.
It will give you a thinner bar of soap. So
Okay.
that won't work. Yeah. I will try and find a couple of links on Amazon for other types of cutters, okay? Or else there is Mumbai-based Baker's Alley, okay? BAKERS They are on Instagram and Facebook also. They have good quality cutters, reasonably priced.
We
Even
have
Mac.
also something called wood furry. I don't know. So they are only into soap making and soap cutters. I'll also
Okay.
share their link on the group. So if anybody, but do you think we should buy the soap cutter right now, or we can try cutting with the help of?
I'm actually using an knife which was not used for many years, so I'm using that.
Yeah. If
I
you
mean,
can
I
get
don't want to invest.
right, great. Because I could never get straight cuts. And I knew I wanted to get into this. I was like, it's okay, I'll take the chance. Right? But if you can cut it straight with a proper knife, or this kind of cutters will be like 200 rupees or so. That's all. Okay. So if you can do with this, great. But if you can't, then you may have to invest in one.
For the next soap making, what else would you need other than mica? Mica is the standard color that you use, no? Only for coloring. It doesn't have any other properties as such, right?
Only for coloring. Yes.
Oh, okay, fine. So
Color
just
fragrances are only for your aesthetic appeal, okay?
Okay.
They don't do anything to the soap as such, except make you feel better about using it. That's
Yeah.
all.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So for next class also, we will need palm oil and color. I mean, mica.
Yes. I will take a look at what we have in line for next class, and I will send you the list, okay, along with the calculations. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, Kalyani, all set?
Yeah.
Stick blender is ready?
Yeah, it is.
And get your lye solution near the table, okay? Keep that
Yeah,
handy.
yeah.
Now, keep the stick blender like how I did, right? The rod of the stick blender into the bigger container which has oils in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now slowly pour the lye solution
Yeah.
onto the stick of the stick blender. Yeah.
Okay.
That way we are reducing air bubbles. So Sunita, this is also one way to reduce air bubbles.
Okay.
You
Okay.
have them in your
I just
soap, right?
I just have to pour and not switch the blender on, right?
No. Don't switch it on. Pour it completely, slowly, at an angle. Yes. Be very careful. Yeah. Don't. Yeah. Be very careful.
Yeah.
You can see once it hits the oil, right? The color starts changing.
Okay.
Now,
Done.
keep that container aside and
Yeah.
gently don't switch on the blender. Like how I swirled it, right? Swirl it once or twice. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And now, short burst. 2 seconds you switch on the blender. Very short bursts you will do.
Yeah.
Mix slowly like that only. Yeah. Now again, a pulse of 2 to 3 seconds. Once more. Once more. Now mix it for like 3 to 5 seconds. Keep stirring. Yeah. It is still not emulsified. I can see oil on top. Correct.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Now again you put it in. For 2
Yeah.
to 3 seconds you pulse. Once more. Again.
Yeah, it has changed its color.
Now slowly lift the blender once. It's still at a very thin trace. You can do it for a couple of more seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, now mix it very well with the blender. And
Okay.
half which you want purple, right? Put it
Yeah,
in the
correct.
container which has the purple mica.
Okay.
Yeah. Now remove the blender. Stop mixing because your fragrance may also accelerate trace. That's why.
Okay. Okay.
See, that's all. We use blender maximum for like 10 seconds, not more than
Second.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, now approximately half of it into that container with the purple color. Yeah. Yeah. Now with the spatula only,
Yeah.
mix the purple color completely into that batter.
Okay.
And your soap mold is ready, correct?
Yeah.
You have
Only that
to-
I don't have the loaf one. I have the circular mold like you have.
Okay. So do you want to
Yeah.
do like one side white, one side purple and pour, one side white, one side purple? That will look
Yeah.
better in circular mold.
Oh,
That's why.
okay. Okay.
If
I'll
it
do
is
that.
a vertical design, no, you can do
Yeah. Yeah.
layers.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now make sure you mix that other batter also. Okay, the one that is plain, right?
Yeah.
It should
Yeah.
not start setting. This is mixed well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I use the same spatula?
Yeah, just
Or
wipe it off nicely. Use the same. It's okay. Yeah. Now you using that. And keep your mold ready, okay?
Yeah. And the fragrance,
Now we will add it. Once we make
okay.
sure that it is at trace, right? Once we make sure it
Yeah.
is not a false trace.
Okay.
Because if you add fragrance, it will accelerate a little. So always
Okay.
add fragrance at thin trace.
Okay.
So even if it accelerates, you can mix
Yeah.
very quickly and start pouring. That is why.
Okay. Okay.
Now keep that
And
steel tumbler aside. Get your mold.
yeah.
Your surface should not have anything other than your fragrance, oils, and mold now. Okay? Yeah. Just doing like this, will reduce accidents from happening. That's all I'm telling from personal experience.
This is what I am learning. Usually, in almost 90% of the cases, there is something, or like my desk is really very messy, and 90% of the cases, something or the other goes for a toss. So this is even I am learning to clean the station every now and then.
No, as and when you make clean, because it avoids accidents. You don't know how many batches have spoiled like this.
True. Batches
Yeah.
and even the ingredients.
Now, fragrance you have, right? Now you will have to work
Yeah.
quickly with me, okay? Fragrance,
Okay.
pour half to each of this. Mix
Okay.
very well and quickly,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
Don't take
Okay.
too much time mixing. Put half into this.
Yeah.
Mix. Put the
Yeah.
other half in the other one. Mix that
Yeah. I
also.
did. Yeah.
Whisk well with your spatula a couple of times. It's okay. I just want to make sure that the fragrance is well incorporated. Okay.
Yeah. Mixed.
Into the white one also you have mixed now.
Yes.
And the batter, is it becoming slightly thick now?
Yes, it is.
So now is when in the mold, right?
Yeah.
One side you start white, one side you start purple, pour simultaneously. Okay.
Okay. Okay. It is
So
not
that way,
that thick, but it is thick than before.
yeah, it will be thick. Yeah, you don't want to wait for it to become very thick because you're pouring two colors in one, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you
Correct.
want to
Yeah.
do designs, this is the stage at which you will start pouring. I
Okay.
wanted to show you thick trace. That is why I
Okay.
blended for more.
Okay. Oh. Yeah.
So
So,
one corner purple, one corner white, pour together. Okay? Pour your purple also. Yes. Now just lift it up so I can see.
yeah,
Yeah, great. So do it for all the other molds. Like one
yeah,
side purple, one side the uncolored one.
Can I show you some of my soaps? I have few problems in those soaps. I'll just show you.
Yes. 1 minute.
is this
dear.
okay?
Yes, dear. Yes.
Okay,
It's
okay.
perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'll wait for her to finish and show.
Also, once this is done, if Kalyani wants to do another design in this only, I can show.
Okay.
Yeah, sure,
See,
we can
batter
try.
is runny, right? You get a lot of
Yeah,
time to work with it.
yeah, correct, correct.
Yeah, fill up all the molds. And then if you want, you can insert a toothpick right to the bottom of the mold. Do a zigzag wavy line. So you get that design also.
Yeah, even I was thinking that is really very nicely two separate ones, so you can have the swirls kind of a thing.
Ah. See, if you keep the batter thin, you get a long time to work on designs.
Correct, correct.
And then you won't have to get tensed or rush and, avoid accidents. Now, if it is the last mold, whatever is
Yeah.
there, completely scrape it out with your silicone spatula and add. See, like my
Okay.
final last piece of soap, right? It became a mix of
Yeah.
colors. So it'll end up being something like this. So now you understood trace, emulsion,
Yes, I did.
fragrance, it will make it a little thick.
Okay.
If you had waited for the batter to thicken up and then started the process, right? It would have
Yeah.
been difficult for you to pour.
Cool. Yeah. Oh,
Hmm.
correct.
So whatever is there, drag everything out with your spatula and put it, because then cleaning becomes easy. And we don't want to waste soap because, all the effort that we have put in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same way to that purple also, yeah. See, this gives you enough time to work with the
Yeah.
batter. And there is no oil separating, correct?
No, yeah, no.
Yeah.
But I can see small bubbles, I guess.
Okay, just tap the sides of your container if you can to release the air bubbles. Don't stretch it, just tap it gently. No, don't do all that. Just tap the sides with your hand, no? Tap, 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 you
Yeah.
tap. Yeah, like that. On all the three sides, just so that if at all there are any air bubbles. Next time, to avoid something like this, what you can do, you can keep the mold on a tray and then you
Oh,
can tap
okay.
the tray, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Now, see, this is ready to set. Okay. If you
Yeah.
want to do
Yeah.
more design, you can get
Yeah.
a toothpick or a skewer or something. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And then insert it all the way till the bottom of the mold.
Yeah.
and then do like this
Uh,
big zag wave design.
If you have a pen, remove the nib of the pen, and then you can even use a pen if you don't find anything else.
correct.
Anything
Ah.
which is pointy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is if you want, or else this design also looks nice only. It's like half and
Yeah.
half type of thing.
Yeah. I'll just try getting a pen.
Yeah. Meantime, Sunita, yes, you can show me your soaps, dear. Any help you want with that?
Pen.
Okay, let me. How do I take you on spotlight? Can you put her on spotlight with me, Maitri?
Sindhu, I put her on spotlight.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Still see me. Okay.
One sec.
Wait, yeah, I put her. Okay. Yes, dear. Oh, okay. So yes, Sunita, this is silicone rash. You used a silicone mold?
Yes.
See,
So-
sometimes when the batter is too hot, right?
Yeah.
Or when it heats up during the process of soap making, it heats up. It causes this thing called silicone rash. Okay.
Okay.
And did you heat the soap? I mean, like, did you put it in a heat pad or microwave or cover it with a blanket or anything?
No.
And you soaped at room temperature only?
Yes.
So next time, maybe soap a little cooler, like room temperature is the best. But this happens, it's a very common issue in silicone molds, and it is known as silicone rash.
Okay.
To avoid this, what you can do, I mean, if the problem can't be avoided, you can take a very thin peeler. Like sometimes when it happens to my molds like this, right? With a thin peeler, the vegetable peeler, but I keep one separate for soaps. You can just peel off that part.
The
Yeah.
top part.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Again, this is just cosmetic. It won't affect your soap or anything. These are your air bubbles, air pockets that you see.
Yeah. Only this soap had a lot of air pockets. This is the orange peel one I made. This is
Okay.
with the green clay. But again, I see this kind of discoloration here, Is there a specific reason for this?
I am assuming that is because of the heat and how it may play with clay. Let me read up more on that. Okay.
Okay. Again, this also has.
The air pockets.
Yeah. Okay. This is the
You make
Multani
the soap
Mitti.
when it is liquid only, no? You do it at a thin trace only, correct?
Yeah. Not a very. The other day which you showed, I was also wondering, should the trace be so
See,
thick?
mine was a very thick trace, and yeah,
Correct.
I was able to get a smooth finish.
Okay. Yeah, so I just try few things.
Try
I felt-
tapping it so that you don't get the air bubbles.
Yeah, I think tapping is required. Okay, fine. Thank you.
What is that brownish color thing? Like, is that like green color ki upar there is a little bit of brown color?
Yes.
That is the browning of the soap. I mean, I think it is because of the heat, or it has gone through a partial gel phase, even if you have not kept it in the oven.
Okay.
No, I generally don't do that. I leave it on the counter only for it to
Yeah,
rest.
even if you don't do it. See, like even my soap, there is a slight color difference, if you can see, between the edges and center, right? That is like it was beginning to get into the gel phase, but I did not force gel or anything, even at room temperature, because it gives out heat, right? It may begin to gel on the sides. It could be that.
They can, Sunita, so what you can do is you can use a peeler and you can remove those brown things by scraping that side that's brown.
Yes. And Kalyani, were you able to do the design?
Yeah, I did it. It has become thick, like.
See, it will start setting. That's okay.
Yeah.
That is the right way here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kalyani, please take a picture of this and send it on the group.
Yes.
Yeah, I will. What I'll do is I'll just clean a bit
Yes,
the
no
paper
worries.
and all. Yeah,
But don't pick up this. I made a mistake of picking this up before it set,
Okay.
and
Yeah, I've also
Okay.
done for my first batch. I picked it up.
Yeah, don't.
So,
So if you want, if you have rubbing alcohol, you can spray it once or twice on
Okay.
top of the surface. So, you know, there won't be soda ash.
okay,
And
okay.
congratulations, pat yourself on the
Thank
back.
you.
You made your first
Thank
batch of
you.
soap, okay?
Thank you. Yeah, thanks to
With
you
some
actually.
confidence. So that is the main thing.
what fragrance have you used, Kalyani?
I have used lavender.
Okay, nice. Also, what you
Yeah.
can do is, use a tissue and जो वो side में है
Yeah.
ना, you
I'll
can
just clean it. Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
top, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
On the molds, whatever you see at the bottom right corner, right? With the
Yeah,
tissue,
yeah,
you can
yeah.
try to that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yes. Good job.
Thank you. It was fun.
Yeah. So, I mean, once you start enjoying, right, it's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. So now I have to keep this for like 48 hours.
2 days at least, okay? And then,
Okay,
like I
okay.
said, if you can peel off from the sides and the soap
Yeah.
is not sticking to the side, then you can demold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
2 days
Okay.
minimum. To be on the safer side, first
Yeah.
time you are making, keep it for 3 days.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Okay, no
Because you don't have to cut
Okay.
it or anything, right?
Anything, yeah,
So
correct.
even if you keep it for 3 or 4 days also, it's fine. But
Okay.
because you made a nice soap, no, wait for it to
Yeah,
harden
yeah.
properly and then
Yeah,
you demold
yeah.
it. So,
Correct. All right.
yes. So yeah, this was today's session of soap making. And
Yeah.
Sunita, maybe once you do the green and pink, right? Maybe you can
Sure.
share an output pic as well.
Yeah, yes. Sure. Thank you.
Anything else, Maitri?
No, I think so. We are done for today. And next week, we'll just keep you updated for this Thursday. I think so. It will be theory itself. But also demolding of your soap and cutting, like I don't think so this requires cutting, just demolding of the soap. We'll do the demolding of Kalyani soap this Thursday. And Sunita, if you can just also make the soap today itself. So by Thursday, you can have your soap as well ready.
Yeah.
Or if there
Yes.
is any problem initially, because we all want you to at least get the hands on this basic process of measuring lye, measuring oil, getting it on through the trace and everything, so we can go further and also keep practicing it. Not necessarily with a higher batch. You can make 100 grams batch, you can make 200 grams batch, but just keep practicing till the time we reach to the other designs and other types of soap processes. And now coming forward, we'll be also taking one lecture on aroma, like aromatherapy, colorants. Like apart from mica, we also have iron oxides, natural colorants. What are the herbs that you can use? So either we'll be sharing either a list of the herbs that you can use to color naturally, or how do we incorporate that clays and everything, and skin types and skin science a little bit, because it's a soap that we are making, which we'll be using on soap, and a little bit of herbalism as well. So now again, we'll be getting back into the theory side a little, but side by side, I would want you to keep making these soaps, and we'll also share some of the designs, some of the swirls, and how do you once you have the basic learned, then only difference is the designs. Right, Sindhu? Am I right?
Yes. Once you understand how you can have a slow batter, how you can control the trace for a longer time, you can do multiple designs. But Kalyani, I don't know if you can demold on Friday, okay? Thursday's class, okay?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It's not demold on Friday only. Because I want it to be completely set by the time you demold. That's why. Yeah?
Perfect. So thank you so much, Kalyani, for making it. It was really great seeing you. And Sunita, I hope I can see yours by tonight. And keep sending pictures as well, and also your Instagram, so where we can tag you and be proud of your achievements. So thank you, Sindhu, as well, for being so patient. And we'll see you again on Thursday.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Happy
Bye.
shopping.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sindhu.